Ranking the best corners in Madden 23. We are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be updating my best corners in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Now, right before we do go on ahead and re-rank the old cards and rank the new cards, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now, let's talk about the old tier list real quick. So, I do think some of the people in S tier need to stay. Like, I think Mike Haynes, Crow, Champ, Sherman, Woodson, all 100% locked in. Everyone else, I can see moving down a single tier. This is where it gets super tough. We have these three right here: Jason Verrett, Carmichael, Calvin. The one I'm most confident in staying in S is probably Jason Verrett. Carmichael and Calvin, I think, are awful in man coverage, but they are still really good in zone. Carmichael is tough, man. So I think for an S tier corner, what I want it to be is someone that can play man and also zone. I am really unsure that Carmichael or Calvin can play man coverage. I think they're great in zone still. They do kind of move a little bit clunky. Honestly, they might deserve like an A+ tier or something, and they might move back up, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Jason Verrett at the tippity top end of A. And I don't want y'all to think that like I don't think Verrett, Carmichael, or Calvin are good. Literally right now, they are my CBs 6 through 8. So they're still top 10 for me right now before we get into the new cards. I just think Carmichael and Calvin really struggle in man coverage. We do have some slightly lower overalls to get through. First, Kaiir Elam. If this card would have been the 94 for the Bills, whew, he would have been a problem because he's 6'2", he has a good height, 93 speed. They stat him well. It's just he's a 91 overall, so his play rec's a little bit low. His man coverage is a tad bit low as well. Would like to see that in the 90s at this point. And for his abilities and everything, can't get anything for discount, so he really can't rank too high for me. Kaiir Elam, he can't go above the people in F tier. Like the D tier people just get some really valuable abilities. I wish they would have gave him something because he's not even that bad stats wise. Now we're going on up to 93 overalls. I think Mike Hilton should have a way better card than this. I think he's a beast in real life. 5'9" is a slight little weakness. I will be honest though, I think the smaller corners kind of their player models move a little bit better. Like I was saying with Carmichael and Calvin, I think they move a little bit clunky. But Hilton, 94 speed, 92 excel, good man, good zone, good press. The play rec would like to see that in the 90s, and I feel like he should have way better tackling stats. I know he's like 5'9", but isn't he like one of the best run stopping corners in the league? But if we take a look at his discount abilities, 1 AP pick artist, 1 AP flat zone. I like the 1 AP pick artist. You know, a lot of people getting it for 0 at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and put him D tier, and he might be, I don't even think he's like bottom in the D. I think he's a really solid corner. And right after that, we got CB Moreau. So he's 6 foot, decent height, 96 speed on the 93 overall. We'd love to see that. But his play rec's a little bit low. He does have good man, good zone, and decent press as well. And for his discount abilities, 2 AP deep out zone KO. Man, why does he not get it for 1? But 1 AP mid zone. I think he's a good slot CB. It's just you're not really getting the pick artist on him, right? But 1 AP mid zone, he can play the slot for you, and I think he'll be fine. For that reason, I am gonna go ahead and put him bottom end of C. That 96 speed is super tough. He just doesn't really get like the top end abilities, in my opinion, to be like B or A, but I think he is a budget beast. And I'll be honest, I think I was sleeping on Mike Hilton. I think Mike Hilton deserves to be up in this tier as well. And I'm really debating if Fabian Moreau should go up to B, but like him compared to like Kendall Fuller, Casey Hayward, Pappy, I know he might be a little bit faster, but give me the 0 AP pick artist over 1 AP mid zone. Now we got Chandon Sullivan. So he's 5'11", 93 speed, 96 excel, 85 play rec, 94 man, 89 zone, 90 press. Can get the zone up to 90 with some like in the zone strat card. Now if we take a look at his abilities though, he can go ahead and get 1 AP pick artist. So he's okay. He's solid. He is pretty good at this point. Again, I don't want to put him on the same tiers like the 0 AP pick artist people, but I think again in the C tier, he is a really good budget option. Now we got everyone's favorite corner, Eli Apple. Funny enough, he's really good. He's 6'1", 95 speed, 97 excel. The play rec is a little bit low, but has good man, can get the zone up to 90 within the zone and decent press. Now, if we look at his discount abilities, can get 1 AP pick artist. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this card is actually really good. I think he might even be better than no, I don't think he's better than Fabian Moreau. I think the same thing as these two cards. I think if you are a budget baller, these two guys are people that could actually like seriously ball out for you. And for the rest of the video, we just got 96s. So first one, Darren Bland right here. He's 6 foot, 96 speed, 98 excel, 90 man, 95 zone, 97 press, 89 play rec as well. Now, if we look at his discount abilities, you potentially get a stack of like flat zone KO, deep out zone KO for 2. You can get 0 AP pick artist, 1 AP flat zone KO. I like the card a lot. Kind of want to put him S, but at the same time, do I think he's better than Carmichael? Do I think he's better than Calvin? I don't even really know if he's better than this Revis right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him A tier with like around like Revis. I think that's a good spot for him, but I could potentially see him S. Next up, we have Chris McAllister. So he's 96 speed, 95 XL, 6'1" corner, great play rec, great man, great zone, great press. And if we look at his abilities this time, can get 0 AP pick artist with like, I mean, he's just a 0 AP pick artist corner or like a 1 AP deep out zone KO corner. I really don't like this card too much. I think they kind of screwed up his abilities. He could have been great. He could have been, but I think he is more like A tier than anything. And I would take a lot of cards over him in A. I'd put him like right around there. Now we got Trevarious Ward. Trevarious Ward, 6'1", 96 speed, 96 XL, 90 play rec, 95 man, 97 zone, 95 press, all really, really good. And if we look at his abilities, 2 AP outside shade, but he can get 0 AP pick artist, 1 AP deep route KO. That is actually a really good combo right here if you are a man coverage player. Trevarious Ward, is he S tier? I could potentially see him S tier. He's either like top end of A or he is S. I think I'm going to lean like top end of A because I think some cards we're going to cover just do what he does just a little bit better. And now we got the comp field pass reward. Nahshon Wright, hopefully I'm saying that right, but he's 6'4", 96 speed, 95 XL, 89 play rec, 90 man, 97 zone, 93 press. And if we take a look at his discount abilities, 1 AP deep out zone KO, 0 AP pick artist, so a really, really good zone corner. For me, there's no doubt about it. He has the height, he has the speed, he has the abilities. This is why also I kind of am moving down Carmichael and Calvin. I think he is a top end of S zone coverage player, and he can kind of move a little bit better than Carmichael and Calvin. Now we got Tracy Porter. Tracy Porter, 5'11", but he's 96 speed, 94 XL, has great agility and change of direction as well. 90 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press. Now we need to go ahead, pull up his power up right here and take a look at the discount abilities. He can go ahead and get potentially deep out zone KO, pick artist, flat zone KO in total for 2 AP. That is insanely good value, or potentially like medium and short route KO. That's not really the best value, but like as a zone coverage corner, I am going to have this card S tier because that ability stack is actually really, really nuts. He is going like towards the bottom end of S because I do think Woodson, Sherman, and Nahshon Wright are all going to play better than him, but I think he is deserving of S given his ability stack. And now we got Gilly Lock. Gilly Lock, 6'1", 95 speed, 93 XL, great man, great zone, great press, and good play rec as well. If we look at his abilities though, what can he get? He can go ahead and get pick artist for 0, acrobat for 1. I don't think acrobat's as good as it was last year. And if we look at his X factor though, he can get shut down for 1 AP. I don't really like shutdown. I think universal coverage is way better. I think Gilly Lock is a good, not great corner. I'm gonna have Gilly Lock in this A tier once again. And I'm just like I said, I kind of think the same things about him and Chris McAllister. Right after that, we got Darius Williams. He's 5'9", 96 speed, 98 XL, great physical stats, and even 99 jumping, 90 play rec, 95 man, 94 zone, 92 press. But what are the discount abilities? He can go ahead and get pick artist for 0, deep out zone KO for 1. That's a really good combo. He's a zone coverage player for sure. Is he S tier though? I don't think he's S tier. You can't convince me that he's going to play better than like Calvin or Carmichael. So I'm going to put him like towards like the top end of A, but like again, I don't even know if he's better than Darren Bland. Right after that, we got Jalen Mills. So what's interesting about Jalen Mills is if you have the Super Bowl strat card, he's actually up to 97 speed, and I'm unsure if he can get his Excel boosted on that strat card as well, but 97 Excel with 97 speed, potentially 6 foot height, 90 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press, all absolutely amazing. And if we look at his abilities this time, pick artist, deep out zone KO, mid zone KO, all for 2 AP. That is tremendous value. He is a perfect outside CB in my opinion. I love the card. He is one of the best zone coverage defenders in the game. He might even be better than Nahshon Wright, which is kind of crazy, but I really like this Jalen Mills card a lot. Right after that, we got the Warden, Denzel Ward. This card art is super fire, by the way. 97 speed, 97 XL. I mean, just great physical stats across the board. 90 play rec, 98 man, 94 zone, 96 press. So let's take a look at his abilities though. Potentially getting like deep route KO, short route KO, or a really popular combo right now, deep out zone KO, deep route KO. A lot of people running like these hybrid schemes where it's zone on like outside CBs, but like the top safeties are getting manned up onto people. So that actually really helps out a lot. And now the thing that I think is really kind of broken is universal coverage for 1 AP. I know it's 4 defensive downs played, but getting universal coverage for 4 plays, I mean, this is kind of nuts right here. Like seriously, the prelits are getting kind of crazy. I think Denzel Ward might be the best corner in the game. I am putting him tippy top in the vest. Now we do actually have one more reveal right here. We got Amani. Amani, pretty good height. I believe he's 6'1". He has 95 speed, 94 excel, 89 man, 94 zone, 93 press. You can get the man up to 90 relatively easy. Gets 1 AP pick artist, and I do believe 1 AP deep out zone KO. I think this card is, again, a really great budget option. I think like Fabian Moreau, Eli Apple, Amani. If you're looking for budget cards, these are the 3 corners right here. But yeah, y'all, this was my thoughts on the cornerback position in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you think should go up, who you think should come down. If you did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Also, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I held a tournament for the people that watch the channel that ranked the greatest Madden cards of all time.